Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Choni. Here I react to all kinds of music, most importantly, my alt groups, SB19, GOT7, A.C.E, and B2B. And a bunch more groups that I absolutely have been enjoying the journey with. If you enjoy my videos, then please consider liking the video and also subscribing to my channel, and make sure to turn on those alerts so that way you get notified of whenever I post a video. I also have additional content on my Patreon if you're interested. There are different tiers in Patreon. You can go check it out, where I have different tiers for survival shows versus album listens versus reality variety show content, and also dramas. Each tier will tell you what content is currently available to watch, and also album listens are available for a one-time purchase if you do not want to subscribe to the tier but instead just want to watch a one-off album review, album listen. I hope you guys enjoy my reactions, and other than that, let's get on to the video. What is up, everyone? Welcome back with some more A.C.E. I really loved your guys' comments on my last reaction. I think that it's very understandable to feel a bit like unsure and concerned about like what's gonna happen with Ace, and how are things going to go moving forward. Like, I think in my opinion, like, and just from, watching some of their lives, especially Seyun, like I've watched a lot of Seyun's lives, and kind of seeing clips on Twitter and stuff like that. Like, I think in my opinion, it seems like all of the members have no doubts that eventually they will come back together as Ace. Um, but someone did make a comment, and I understand like where they're coming from, because again, like, when you don't see activity from a group for a while, sometimes you tend to lose fans. But I will say, you know what, like, Ace was on hiatus for 2 whole years while they were in military, and when they came back they still had fans. And I think, and maybe it's because I'm like so deep into it as a choice, like, but I felt like compared to some other smaller groups who don't really have like a big company backing, like, I thought Ace was honestly doing okay. Like, and maybe that's because I'm biased, or maybe that's because I didn't have an outside perspective. Like, I was so deep into, the like preparations for a comeback and voting and stuff like that. So like, maybe that's why, I don't really know. But I think that Yuchan with his new song that's out, and Junhee with his popularity popping off because of his Your Idol cover, like, I think that gains new fans for both of them. But the question is that when they do come back together as Ace, will those fans kind of also be like, oh, I really love Yuchan, or I really love Junhee, so like I want to support the group that they're in, that's Ace. Um, or another thing that we see, and like, especially coming from someone who's in a GOT7, like GOT7 is an alt group of mine as well. And I've kind of seen both. I've seen fans that have kind of really been into the members solo. So like, GOT7 goes on hiatuses like 3 years at a time, I swear to God. And while they're doing their hiatuses, they're all doing their own like solo thing. So they gain new fans as more of like a solo artist, and then they come back together as GOT7. And some of the fans that have started following them do kind of come into the fold as an Agase and enjoy GOT7's music. But there are also the issue of some people being like OT1s, you know what I mean? Like they strictly just follow that person in the group. And I've definitely seen some fans get like, ew, GOT7, like I think so and so should just, be a solo artist on their own and leave GOT. Like I have seen tweets like that. So I'm hoping that does not happen with Ace. Like I don't understand how you call yourself a fan and then not support the group that that person is in when they literally say out loud like this is my family, these are my people, like you know what I mean? Like I just I don't think you're a true fan, and I don't think you actually respect the artist that you're a fan of, because if you did, then you would have respect for the group that they're in. When they're obviously telling you that that's their family, those are their friends, like that's their group, you know what I mean? Like, and that's how I feel about GOT7 solo fans too. Like, it's just, you're not a real fan in my opinion. Like, do you have to like GOT7's music and like follow them religiously? No, I'm not saying that, but at least have respect for the fact that they are a group and they do consider each other family and they love each other and stuff like that. So I'm hoping same thing doesn't happen with Ace. I hope that fans can love the solo artists that got them in and then also love like the group in general. But anyways, enough of that. I just like I do have hope that they are gonna come back together as Ace at some point. But anyways, reaction today. So finally getting to Yuchan's new song. I know that he literally just released this. I kind of saw a bit of the teasers because they were all over my Twitter. So like I kind of saw them a little bit, but I didn't see them in full. So I am going to watch them in this reaction just so I can get a better understanding before the music video pops on. Sorry, I said that so weirdly, before the music video. And then I also wanted to get to Jiham's cover of Falling. So that's gonna be at the end. And then I do know that Junhee did release like I think like the first episode of like his mockumentary that he's doing. But it's like 23 minutes, so I kind of just I'm gonna hold off on getting to that next time, and I'm just gonna focus on the music today, if that's okay with you guys. But yeah, anyways, excited to see what this is all about. I know that there was some controversy with the concept photos and stuff like that. I think the first batch of concept photos looked like AI was involved, and then there was another concept photo with the American flag behind it. And as an American, I will say this, just given all of the controversy that's happening in my country right now, I definitely don't think that that was the best move. Um, it's just I think that a lot of Americans and like I of course I don't know that for fact, but I Americans who have a conscience, I will say, are very upset and disappointed in their country right now, me included. I'm very disappointed in my country right now in the way that it's treating people. So to put an American flag behind your concept photo is not the best idea. Not the best idea. But it kind of tells me that they were trying to go for an American vibe, like a westernized vibe with the song and the music video, but we'll see what happens. We'll see kind of how it goes. Let's watch the teasers first, and then we'll kind of go from there and see what happens. But I don't know. And I'm also like, I understand that AI kind of makes things go faster, and it also means that you don't have to put as much money into things. But at the same time, like when it comes to art, when it comes to like, digital edits or, artwork or stuff like that. Like, I just don't agree with using AI. I'm sorry. Like, you have real people who put time, effort, and energy into their artistic abilities and talents, and to ignore those people who are trying to make a living in those fields and just use AI, that sucks. I mean, how would you feel if your job was taken over by AI? You would not like it because then you're useless, right? Like, so yeah, I'm not, I'm not a fan of AI in art, um, but that's just my opinion. Okay, anyways, let's watch these teasers and see what it's all about. I'm kind of nervous. Yuchan's a criminal. Hello? I just like, it's like giving a Bonnie and Clyde kind of vibe, but at the same time, like, it's giving very much like American police, and I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely giving like Bonnie and Clyde type of vibe. But anyway, let's watch the second teaser. Two fugitives on the run. Hello?
No time to waste, baby, stay with me.
Okay, Yuchan. Okay, so they're just like out here committing crimes together. Okay, so it is a Bonnie and Clyde kind of thing. What crime did they commit to be fugitives? Okay, let's just hop into the music video because now I'm very curious. Okay, let's go. He's got his nails painted and everything. Hello? Okay. You're supposed to be sweet, innocent Yuchan. What is this? Oh god, okay. It's giving like 70s vibe.
No time to waste, baby, stay with me.
Like, I'm sorry, with just like how she's dressed, it either, and I like am not one to judge people for how they dress, like, don't get me wrong, but like it's just giving like she's a party girl vibe, or yeah, I don't know. I'm just like very, why is she just waving a gun around? Like, what is it? I'm sorry, say that again. So I was like too involved in like what was happening with the music video that I was not paying attention to the lyrics. Like, why are you just waving around a gun? Hello? What is going on?
Baby, we can take it slow. Got me dripping in your glow. Those other chicks don't mean a thing. You're my epinephrine. Two dips stuck in my head. I'm hanging by a thread.
I will say, like, before I listen to the song any further, this is definitely a way better song. Like, it's definitely like more of a from 20 Hello Gloom vibe, like, absolutely, honestly, but it's definitely like like right up that alley, you know what I mean? I don't hate the song at all. I think it's a fun vibe for sure. Um, Yuchan is just cracking me up though. I'm just so used to seeing him as like cute little baby. Like,
hanging by a thread. Our love's on fire, let it burn all the way to when you write it, I love it when you tell it. If I confess my sins, would you stay right here? Work about it, don't slow it down just like this. Just focus on me tonight.
hello?
No, 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 oh. Champagne poppin', love me till you got it.
Get it, Yuchan.
Okay, you make me into an addict. You got me poppin',
Why is he talking about cocaine?
champagne poppin', champagne poppin'.
Yuchan, have you ever even seen cocaine? He's just dancing.
I'll give you a chance, please don't let me down. You will know that I can hold you tight. This mess don't mean nothing, we will be fine. Who knows, yeah. Champagne poppin', love me till you got it. No cocaine, you make me into an addict. You got me poppin' day and night, you got it. Champagne poppin', champagne poppin'. Champagne poppin', love me till you got it. No cocaine, you make me into an addict. You got me poppin' day and night, you got it. Champagne poppin'.
He's like, we're caught. That belt is wild though, actually. Oh, there's more. People listen to way better. Sorry. That's hilarious. Okay, yes, lyrics by Hello Gloom, yeah. Composed by Hello Gloom. Range, yeah. I just and Yuchan helped with the lyrics too. It definitely like it's just such a way better song to me. Like I know that I haven't deep dived into From 20 and Hello Gloom, but I do know like probably 5 songs of each of them. I have some knowledge of the type of music that they release, you know what I mean? Like I did a whole reaction to From 20's Eye Candy, which like was a wild song. But yeah, it gives me that vibe. I just like my thing is like I know that like I'm hoping that Yuchan has more artistic freedom, and I'm hoping that like this is the vibe that he wanted, and that like does that make sense? I hope he didn't go for this song because this is the way better vibe. You know what I mean? Like I hope that this is the type of music that he wanted to go for after leaving B. You know what I mean? Like and that's probably like I don't know. I don't want to like make assumptions, but I didn't hate the song. I thought the lyrics were a little bit weird and odd in some parts of it. Like I don't know, the whole like no not cocaine. What the fuck lyric is that? Not cocaine. I don't know. Not cocaine. No cocaine, you make me into an ad. Like I don't really understand that lyric. Like I understand the point of saying that this girl that Yuchan is into is like heroin, and you know it's like an addiction or whatever. But I just like don't understand why it's worded that way. It just seems a bit weird to me. Like also, why the fuck are you talking about cocaine, Yuchan? Have you literally ever seen cocaine in your life? I don't know. I just like I'm just I'm just some of the lyrics are just a bit weird. But I like the chorus of like champagne poppin'. Like I do like that part. And the music video, like I haven't really gone online to like see what Choice are saying. Like I genuinely have not seen anything, but I think the music video is very Bonnie and Clyde vibes, which like makes total sense because those two were absolutely obsessed with each other, right? And they like and like I don't know how to describe this. I think why a lot of people are fascinated with Bonnie and Clyde is because they were basically a power couple who like also committed crime. Like you know what I mean? So there's a reason why people are fascinated with, you know, with those two. But that's the vibe. You know, that now that I've watched the music video, that's the vibe that this gives me. And I thought it was a little bit weird with like the waving the guns around. I wasn't really a big fan of that personally. But I think the song is a vibe and I already like a lot of Hello Gloom songs, so I since he's involved in the song, like I knew that I would probably like this too. But again, just the lyrics a little bit weird in some parts. You know, like the English is kind of I don't know, it's a bit awkward in some parts, but I thought the vibe of the song was really fun and the music video was very interesting. But again, like it's very way better, you know what I mean? And like I said, like I just as long as this is the direction that Yuchan wanted to go in and that you know, he was kind of excited to do something different like this, then that's all that matters to me. As long as you're being respectful and um you know, to like other cultures and stuff like that. Like I think this is a fun vibe for Yuchan and it's definitely not something that I would expect from him. Like I'm just so used to seeing like fun, bubbly, like cutie Yuchan. So to see this like criminal side of him was really interesting. And I just the like because there was like a bit of rapping in there, you know, so like that kind of surprised me a little bit too. I don't know. I think a lot of choice would just be really surprised over like over this, you know what I mean? But I don't think it's bad. Like I didn't hate it, you know? Like anyways, sorry. Like like why do they have a whole hostage? Like like see he's such a cutie bubbly person. Like what are you doing, Nisha? Anyways, I like the vibe of the song a lot though, but I like all of the songs of Hello Glooms that I've listened to, I've really enjoyed, so I'm not surprised that I liked it. But I'm curious to like see what I was curious to see like what the comments were saying. But again, like I think it was still I don't know, like I think it was still fun and I also think that, yeah, as someone said the song is catchy. I totally agree. I think the song is so catchy and I think it suited Yuchan's because Yuchan just has such like smooth, like he has very smooth vocals. Like I think Yuchan can do a lot with his voice. Um, for sure. Anyways, I'm curious to know what you guys think. You know, like what do you think of the song? What do you think of the music video? Um, how do you interpret things? I'm always curious to read your comments. But yeah, I like the song a lot. Like I just again, I really enjoy From 20 and Hello Gloom. I know that I haven't really deep dived into their music, but you know, I definitely have scratched the surface with both of them and have enjoyed their music. So, um I knew that I would most likely like the song, but um for like a debut for like a solo debut you're always kind of like oh what's gonna happen, what's gonna be about, like what, you know what I mean. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to Jiham and his falling cover. Let's get it, Jiham. I know he's gonna kill this cover though. I loved when oh my god, Wamudi and oh my god, I'm blinking on his name right now. I'm blanking on his name. I loved when Moody and the other guy did their version of this on Build Up, so I'm excited to see Jiham's version. Why I cannot remember his name right now.
In my bed, and you're not here, and there's no one to blame but the drink and my wandering hands. Forget what I said, it's not what I meant, and I can't take it back. I can't unpick the baggage I left. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't run around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out?
I love that he added like his own captions to it too. It's so cute.
I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. You said you care, and you missed me too. And I'm very aware I write too many songs about you. And the coffee's out at the Beachwood Cafe, and he kissed me 'cause I know we run out of things we can say. What am I now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I don't want around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. And I get the feeling that you never need me
Oh my
again.
god, get it. His vocal control is
What am I
crazy.
now? What am I now? What if I'm someone I just run around? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling. What if I'm down? What if I'm out? What if I'm someone you won't talk about? I'm falling again, I'm falling again, I'm falling.
Look at him. Aww. I knew it was gonna be a good cover though. I just again, like Ace in general, like just how talented they are is just you know I don't know how many times I'm going to say Ace deserve more. Like I feel like I say that in every single Ace reaction I do. Like they deserve more. Because they're so talented. Like Yuchan smooth vocals, in his solo debut, like I love his smooth vocals. And Jiham is just so like his vocal control is so crazy. And the way that he hits like the high notes, the long notes, like like I don't know if people realize like how good your breathing control has to be to like do that type of singing. Like it's hard. It's not easy. But he always kills it. Yeah. I love this comment. You know how in the back of your head you already know that Ace members are great vocalists. Then they turn around and slap you in the face with just how great they actually are and somehow keep getting better and better. Totally agree. I totally agree with that comment. I feel like and I literally said that in my last reaction too whenever I got to Jiham's other covers where I was like, I know how talented Jiham is, like I know how good of a singer he is. But then I listened to, you know, a cover that he does and I'm like it just hits me all over again like man, like he's so crazy good. Like, you know what I mean? I've also noticed that the members have been doing like a lot of English lately. I haven't caught a lot of Junhee's lives, but I've caught a lot of Seyun's lives, and he's been speaking a lot in English in his lives. And now Jiham put up a cover that's in English, and then Yuchan songs in English. Like I don't know, I've just noticed that. But I find that very interesting. But anyways, that is it for me, guys. I just really wanted to get to Yuchan's new song, and figured I would also get to Jiham's cover of Falling. And next time, I'm definitely gonna get to Junhee's like mockumentary episode that he released. I'm very interested to watch that and kind of see what that's all about. I was curious because usually mockumentaries is like mocking like a different documentary, but someone had said that they think it's just basically like Junhee mocking himself. So I was like, oh, interesting. But anyways, I'm excited to watch that and kind of see like where exactly that's going. But anyways, guys, I enjoyed that. I'm very curious to hear everybody's thoughts about Yuchan's new song. I liked it. Bit of some of the lyrics were a bit odd in some places, but and it's not, you know, not something expected of Yuchan, but I liked the song. I think it had a good vibe. I kind of like the Bonnie and Clyde type of storyline in the music video where there some things that are a bit weird, yes, but you know, at the end of the day, like I think it's a really good song. There's nothing that like makes me upset, you know what I mean? Like I think it was meant to be like a fun take on the Bonnie and Clyde, you know, story or, you know, something like that. So, but anyways, I enjoyed that, but I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. But yeah, all right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, be yourselves, and have a good day. Bye, guys.